I'm PS3 when it comes to spitting poetry. I flow heavenly, straight up born in the 70s. That's right, I gotta blaze the trail. I don't want you to know you cats are born to fail. And I'm over here just spitting in detail. The graphics that come from the throat. Don't you know lyrically, you need to hear a quote. This hip-hop quotable is lyrically floatable. I want you to know that I'm ready for the dough. It's time for you to see how it's gonna be. Nobody on the planet can mess with the E. Rhyme, baby, I just rhyme all day. That's why I'm giving you this real poetry.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching. Wow. Yes, we are live and in living color. Episode 30, Knowledge is Love podcast, Aquarius full blue moon. Yeah, that's deep. We'll talk about the transits and the overall energy. And you let me know, are you ready for liberation? Okay, and you can tell me where Aquarius is in your house, where this full moon is affecting you, and we'll talk about it. Now, like always, I like to tell you guys, now if you want to donate, please, you can donate at Cash App, right? $ T2UC, and we have the super chat here, but also the energy for the live. The moon's in Capricorn. You know, the sun's in Leo. The end of Leo season. Bye-bye Leo season. And the rising sign for tonight's show is in Capricorn. So the moon in the first house, I'm very friendly, approachable. Come talk to your boy. But we're going to talk all about the chart for August 22nd, 8:01 p.m. Eastern, 5:01 p.m. Pacific for this Aquarius full moon. I'm excited. It's a lot of energy to talk about, a lot of stuff bouncing around. Hey, how you guys doing? So come on in the chat and say hello. You could, put in there where you're, what house Aquarius is in for you, and I can talk to you about how this full moon will be affecting you. Okay, so also Leo season birth chart sale. It ends Sunday at midnight, the 22nd, on the full moon, and it's the end of Leo season. It's 29 degrees, right? This full moon in Aquarius and the sun in Leo, 29 degrees. So late that night, early in the morning, we're going to be entering Virgo season at 0 degrees. So all you cuspies out there, watch my cusp video for the cusp of, oh my God, what is it? The cusp of exposure, the Leo Virgo cusp, Kobe Bryant, rest in power, Dave Chappelle. This is a great cusp. Hey, what's going on?
Irene Mack is here.
Hey, Irene.
This moon is lit. I feel it.
Yeah, well, see, this is the thing. To be honest with you,
my moon is in Aquarius in the 8th house.
Wow. Okay. So Cancer rising. Yeah, Cancer risings are going to really feel this. Same with Aquarius risings, any of the fixed sign risings. So it will be on your angular houses. So if you're a Taurus or, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo. But it's going to be at 29 degrees, 8:01 p.m. Eastern. I'm on the Pacific, so 5:01 a.m. And, that means the sun and the moon will be at 29 degrees. And it's a full blue moon because, remember, this is the second moon in Aquarius. We had the first one, the very beginning of Leo season, right, at 1 degree at July 23rd. So that's why we have this, okay? So, and you know how the expression goes, once in a blue moon? Well, that's what this is. It's very rare. It doesn't really happen that often, okay? This is a moon, and I honestly say it's a good time. It's a time to get energized and excited and to make sure you are kind of, so let's talk about it, right? Jupiter is in retrograde. Yes, is in retrograde. So is Saturn. So is Uranus. So is Neptune. So is Pluto. Okay. This moon is conjunct Jupiter. So we are going to be super kind of expansive about our emotions, our beliefs, our philosophies. And this is the time to kind of like reassess and revisit and emotionally react and fix and correct what we were dealing with back like 6 months ago, I guess really back in, when was Jupiter? Maybe February, March. Because remember, it went into Pisces for a bit and then retrograded back July 28th into Aquarius until December 29th. So we're kind of revisiting the Jupiter and Aquarius. Remember this great conjunction energy for 2021 that started December 21st of 2020 with Saturn and Jupiter, the great malefic and great benefic in Aquarius. So this full moon is very much about liberation, very much about being generous to humanity and the collective, right? Now, it's at a critical degree, right? At 29 degrees. So that part is not so bueno. So we could see some kind of extreme conflicts, weather, clashes of kind of beliefs and human rights. I want you guys to understand this is a positive energy, but it's kind of the last
Matt
of
Gaming's here.
What's up, Matt Gaming? It's the last of the Mohicans. Because October through December, you guys, the energy is going to be tough. And I'm not going to get all into it on the science side, but remember, Aquarius is science, technology. I mean, we could literally see kind of a hacking of the internet, a cyber attack, a internet turnoff, although I think that won't happen in 2023 or 2024 or in 2022, February, when the Pluto returns in America's chart. So I want to get into all this because I want you guys to understand astrology and all the planets are telling a story. There's a theme going on. These aren't just one-offs. And what we've been going through the last year and a half, we chose to be born during this time. We're built for this. We're ready for this. But Jupiter and Saturn, this great conjunction, sets up the next 20 years to then set up the next 200 years. So you've got to December 29th to kind of bring in the beliefs and philosophies and optimistic nature in terms of finding your tribe, finding your people, finding your true inner beliefs. And this is why it's conjunct the moon. And this is why we're having 2 Aquarius moons back to back, full moons, because it's all setting up the story for the age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Do you understand? So understand this. When Pluto in 2024, and it will go peak in 2023 and then retrograde back, but officially for good, not for joke, but for good. When Pluto goes into Aquarius 2024, there's no turning back. It is the age of Aquarius. Now, age of Aquarius and Aquarius energy is what? Friends, collective, astrology, nonprofit, aliens, humanity, internet, computers. It's human rights. Everybody gets a slice of pizza and a kombucha. No dairy, right? We're doing vegan cheese. I used to say Snapple, but now I got to go to the kombucha. Part of Jupiter is biology and finance. So get your health right, get your money right, get your mind right, and get your freedom right. It's time for freedom and liberation. Now, because it's the sun in Leo at the end of Leo season, that's where the positive side of this is, and Jupiter conjunct Moon, and Libra and Venus conjunct North Node in Gemini. Trining the North Node in Gemini, and Black Moon Lilith in Gemini. So North Node in Gemini is the hand-to-hand. Remember, I always tell you guys, if you got strawberries and kale and I have bananas and oranges, we trade. We both got good fruit and vegetables. That's the North Node in Gemini. It's Clubhouse. It's Zoom. It's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Live. It's everyone connecting and also building your own community in your local community. We're going to have more issues with the food supply, more issues with extreme weather. Uranus is in Taurus, and now it's in retrograde at 14 degrees. It's here to 2026. Hashtag new earth, hashtag bad weather. Not to say that, climate change and global warming, all this stuff, yes, it's real, but it's being intensified right now until 2026 because of Uranus and Taurus. Remember, Uranus is at home in Aquarius, this full moon. So we have it's fixed. There's a square here, but it's not exact because, it's at 14 and that's all the way at 29. So we're not dealing with that really, but it's hitting up that Saturn a little bit. I got more to talk to you about this, right? Because this is a complete story. It's not just, Aquarius, full blue moon, da-da-da-da-da. It's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. And their energies are juxtaposed. Yes, there's a lot of positives, but there's a lot of check yourself before you wreck yourself and make sure you are Saturn in Aquarius responding to your abilities. Because Saturn is restrictions. So there's going to be restrictions and already happening, right? On the internet, we can't talk about certain things. People get cut off, deleted, posts taken down, right? That's Saturn in Aquarius. You're seeing how the astrology literally plays out in the physical 3D Earth. But this energy is more than 3D, you guys. We're 5D, and then it's going to speed up Aquarius, Pluto to 9D. But you're not ready for that yet. But also understand, the more you meditate and really tap in, supernatural things are happening now faster than ever. People are manifesting money. People are manifesting relationships. People are pivoting, changing jobs, careers. You need to get a mini career chart or a business birth chart. I've been doing business birth charts like crazy, blessing people with this deep voice, this voice, hoping you understand that my music's top choice. But I'm telling you, you need to understand from, Mr. Hip Hop Astrology himself, what did I say? Finish that off, right? Coaches the nations are starting to see that hip hop is crazily advanced. Poetry fluently is flown in like water, mentally reshaping you just like the new world order. What's the cause and effect when I write some good lyrics? It's the sound that you check, but no disrespect, but I question your intellect because words really matter, and you say they spill too fast. But what you need is a listening class, because a quality MC, son, will always amaze your ass. Every word that I write has seen the universe twice, because I travel the planets, making sure that I'm nice. Open up your ears, that's my advice, because this price is right, and there are no wheels on this fortune. Words and whammies will make you press your luck. I don't care about your Grammy, rather flow for my mammy. So step back and catch this verbal jammy, because these skills is reals, and it's time you learn the deal. Wrote this a long time ago, still relevant. Aquí, ahora, right now. My rhymes are 15, 20 years ahead of time. So get ready for that third album. God told me to tell you. Okay? I'm building up everything now, tracks, MCs I want to work with, producers. I'm building it slow. It might come out in 2022, 2023. I don't know. It'll be here before Pluto goes to Aquarius. I'll tell you that, because it's got to set it all right. E-complete style. Back to Uranus trining. What? Mars and Virgo, 14 to 16 degrees, and Mercury in Virgo. That makes the Uranus energy a lot better. So this means real brilliant thought and ideas for being strategic and logical, setting up your plans, making sure that you are handling your business, combing through things in detail, analyzing, but on Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. Virgo's at home in Mercury, analyzing things at a crazy rate with brilliant, weird, unique, futuristic ideas, y'all. Okay? Virgo's about service and health. You know what to do. zinc it, vitamin C it, B it, fruits and vegetables, colors of the rainbow, be it, distilled water, be it, drink it, eat it. Respond to your abilities. That's the Saturn in Aquarius. What's up, mi amor? Hola, mamita. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. And I think next week I'll be back with some guests, still trying to connect with Veronica Clark. I might have an amazing Reiki lady. My wife met her, trying to connect with her, named Ashley. I don't know her full name. Trying to see if I can connect with her. I'm still trying to get my first male client. Might reach out to some other astrologers that you guys know on YouTube. Might even reach out to the brother, the peace dealer, or Gemini Brown. We'll see. Just I like to build with people and let y'all just, be entertained. But what? Knowledge is love. To get the knowledge. Okay. Now continuing. I'm not done. So Mars and Virgo, which I have. So you definitely want me to do your chart. But think about it. It's this warrior for details, the soldier, the fighter that's critical and analytical. I always tell people you should want to get a Virgo Sun, Mercury, Mars, even a moon as your personal assistant or someone to do your birth chart or just to help you in life. Because Virgos, they don't do things with emotion, y'all. This is after you leave Leo, Virgo's the adult, the 6th house. Work, daily routine, health, hygiene. Virgos, Pluto and Virgo brought in labor unions, brought in civil rights, equal rights, brought in unions, brought in protests, anti-Vietnam War, JFK, RFK, Malcolm X, MLK. Pluto Virgo generation, we are no joke. There's a lot of us that are sleepwalking because they got caught up in the dream of high school, college, degree, job, square, peg, fall into, society, da, 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 you know what I mean? They've been hook, line, and sinker, bought the whole image of kind of, being like sleepwalking. And I love these people. These are my counterparts, family, friends, whatever. But the reality is that it's death to your soul and your spirit. It's not who you are, that 9-to-5 job. It's what we do to survive the system that's been designed in the game. But guess what this is all bringing? With this Aquarius full moon and all these planets in retrograde, the outer planets, there's no accidents to this. This is what I'm saying. It's a whole story, except for Jupiter. But really, even Saturn is kind of outer, but it's considered one of the main 7, right, from the ancient astrology, because we could see it with the eye. It's the last planet we can see with the eye. But Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, the outer planets, throw in the great and malefic and benefic and Saturn and Jupiter, 5 in retrograde for this second Aquarius full moon. It is literally letting us know that everything has got to be revisited, reanalyzed, reimagined, reassessed, because it's going to be broken down. Medical, financial, political. That stellium in Pluto, y'all, it wasn't just a little tickle, the Me Too movement and a couple of protests and bringing in COVID and this and that. No, it was highlighting and showing things that needed to be revealed so people could wake the F up. Many human beings, coffin on one shoulder, pillow on the other. Zombies, walking dead in this fake republic capitalistic system. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm getting deep, y'all. I'm not saying anything too crazy that, YouTube is going to, block this or whatever, but I got to give y'all, it's not a game. And God controls the planets, and you chose to be here for this. No more negative self-talk, no more self-doubt. Put on your big boy pants, big girl pants, and understand that it's time to get real. If there's negative people in your life, Leo is about living from our heart, our creativity, reflecting back to God. this Leo sun at the 29th degree, what they call it the antithetical, degree, it's a critical degree. It's literally saying like, you have got to be kind of that pure reflection of the Son of God and be creative, live from your heart in love and in self-love. Shine the spotlight on truth. Aquarius, human beings, humanity, freedom, liberation, it's truth. Are you sensing? Are you seeing all this? How are you guys feeling with the energy? And yes, with the Aquarius full moon, you will really feel it 2 days before, 2 or 3 days before, and 2 or 3 days after. But it completes a whole cycle to the next full moon and to the next new moon. Okay, so it's really, you feel it intensely, but it's like you'll feel it for the next couple of weeks to the new moon, that new moon in Virgo, and then the Pisces full moon in end of September. That's going to be deep. I don't know the degrees, but if it's conjunct that Neptune, and remember, Neptune in Pisces in America's chart of Sagittarius rising is in our 4th house of homes. Fog, illusion, delusion, film, photography, television. Sports and music, y'all. That's just for me. Y'all do what you want, but you know what I'm saying? So always be positive. Be thankful.
Mad Gaming said I need help getting a birth chart or a birth chart reading. I want one, but I don't know my birth time.
I told you. I've been telling you for the longest, right, on here. So you got to email me, Taylored2U Coaching@gmail.com. I won't charge you too much extra, but we have to, maybe you find out from mom or dad or aunts, grandparents, somebody's alive, and maybe you were adopted, so you have no clue. But if you can at least kind of guess or get close to day or night, right? If not, we'll be on the phone, and you let me know which chart you want. You want the written report with the videos, that's the 175, or you want the full granddaddy, the 250 with the written report and the videos, and then the mini movie of your life, the 40 to 50 minute. Really, it's like 50 to 60 minute, but I just say 40 to 50, just, I want to, give you crazy expectations, but 40 to 50 minute custom video summary explaining everything in layman's terms so you can understand it. Mini movie of your life. It's bananas. No other astrologer does this. Okay. And that's why I had to go increase the price to $250, because it's just so much work. It takes a couple days. But what we would do is get on the phone. Now, I'll do it for either one, but we have to figure out by life events that that you've experienced. We'll start with 12 noon, or we'll start with 2 p.m. or whatever, right? I'll ask you a couple questions about mom and dad, and then I can kind of figure out the chart in terms of where your sun and moon would be a little bit. And then we'll go through different events, and then we can figure out the time and the chart that way. And I only will charge you, if it takes like an hour, like $25. If it takes, 2 to 3 hours, I won't go more than increasing $50. Okay. But I do have to charge you because, it takes time. We got to figure it out. Okay. But it's so worth it, Mad Gaming. As you can tell with all that's going on in this world, and right now, you got to have your chart. And I tell people, even if you don't choose me, you got to get your chart done. Like what, it's so funny. I always ask people, and you guys can ask your friends and family this that don't believe in astrology, whatever, but just in general, like, what has been normal in the last 2 years that hasn't made you question everything? Everything, every aspect of your life. How could you not question what has been going down that makes you think anything is normal anymore? And if people can't answer that to you, and they just want to keep doing the same old thing, that's the definition of insanity, just living their same life, head in the sand. You know what I'm saying? When literally Pluto's virus, Neptune's disease, and you know what I mean? I looked at China's chart, I saw it was coming. Full force. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it almost irritates me, not for you guys, because I love you guys, but you know what I mean? Like for your friends and family, my friends and family. I just did my cousin's solar return chart, and oh my God, it's just, I saw stuff, and thankfully she's, went to the doctor. But I mean, I know that it's people's brainwashing and their arrogance, that they think they know better and they don't need it. But astrology is the map of your life. And when has there ever been a map? And this one's from God, because it's the planets of the universe and the time you were born. When has there ever been a map that doesn't give you clues and hints and answers to get to somewhere? Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I mean, you could do annual perfections. I saw every year when my children were born through annual perfections, including seeing in my natal birth chart my father's murder, but at year 6 in the annual perfection, so it was the double entendre. At year 6, Aries, Scorpio rising, I could see also it activated, boom, and described also through the annual perfection my father's murder. Now, if you knew me personally and I told you this information, would you still doubt and question astrology? I ain't make up the birth chart. I ain't put the planets in the air. I ain't kill my dad. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So, okay. So now also back to there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And there's going to be a lot revealed in the next 6 months. In 2022, Pluto return. In 2024. And, you're seeing hints, right? The Navy and the Air Force and New York Times and different, with the whole, I guess they're kind of admitting America and Great Britain. Oh, we've seen aliens and spaceships. Whatever. That's going to be tricky too, because there's going to be deception with that, with the reveal, the bring back, the blame, who's doing what, who's not doing. So you got to stay tuned, but always have your third eye, right? This third eye open, understanding that it's not going to be, there's going to be confusion. Like E Complete said, and be careful. They will confuse you and use you till you ain't you no more. So please don't let your soul hit this floor, because dancing with the devil will give your spirit a sore. Damn, I really want to scream. They've been changing our existence and limiting our cream. Those dirty dream crushers with the army that rushes in on command. The final stand of life will bring forth the righteous right. Until all my positive people and the shining souls that turn the dark to light, can all my real people just scream, all right? With the thunderous twist and turn, my tongue will make them burn. They yearn and never earn. Let me stop. You see I'm on fire tonight. Oh, man. How y'all doing? Okay, so tell me where Aquarius is in your house, right? And then we can talk a little bit about that. Are you ready for liberation? Do you have your tribe? Have you been losing some friends in the last year? Try to stay away from the arguments. I don't argue with my friends for this or that, or if you're doing this or that, or left or right, or any, science, politics, because I'm not trying to lose friends over something that I know it's bigger than them and bigger than me. And some of them are not, you know what I mean? We're going to see things differently because of where people are at mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. And I don't think it's worth ending friendships for. Now, some people, might, go by the wayside. And that's okay. If they're not supposed to ride with you, they're not supposed to ride with you. I mean, I've already lost a couple of friends in the last couple of years. It's all good. It's blue and cream. I'm good. I got self-love. And I got the South Node in 11th house. So yeah, I'm going to lose some friends. Astrology already told me that. I'm good. But, I try to drop some jewels and nuggets for people But I realized that, you know what, right? You can't lead the horse to water. They got to drink one. You know what I mean? You just got to live with love and be there and be a support for people, whether they understand, overstand the same things you do or not. And so I don't want you guys, clashing heads with close friends and family. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? Just know, if you can take care of you and yours and teach that knowledge, okay, young fella here, he's learning, but I want him to know and see things for himself. So I point out all options. You know what I mean? This isn't a dictatorship. I'm his father, but I'm his guide. And I want him to choose his path. I would never shun any of my 4 sons who think, act, believe, or do things differently from dad. That's not your job as a parent. You're not a dictator. You're not Hitler. You're not American government. You're not Germany, Chinese government. You know what I mean? There's a big responsibility being a parent. And if you have kids, you have got to get a birth chart for your children. For real, for real. Okay, I've done it for grandkids. I had some grandmothers, and then the grandmother ordered the chart and the parents didn't really know, but when they got it, they were like, oh my God, thank you. This is amazing. You know what I mean? Because I could literally help you with education, literally help you with direction for your kid. I mean, everything. The chart reveals everything. Like I say, you can misremember or I can misinterpret, but the astrology is not wrong. And not one astrologer on earth is ever 100% accurate. Because things like Uranus and Taurus, you guys, you don't know how it's going to play out. Like that whole thing with Reddit, you know what I mean, with GameStop. You can't predict that, but you know that Uranus and Taurus is going to activate Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And it's going to have fluctuations until 2026, but it's going to bring in new Earth. The core of the Earth is expanding. People say, oh, it always expands. No. This is like a whole different thing. The vibrations, everything, things are changing. The weather, it's not just our carbon, footprint and this and that. Uranus and Taurus, it is. Remember I told you, and I didn't finish that thought, but I always come back because that's how, Mercury and Virgo works. But Uranus is home in Aquarius, exalted in Scorpio. So it falls in Taurus. So it's not in a good place. Muy malo. So it's effing stuff up. What's Taurus? Money, value, self-worth. You think we've had some issues with that since 2019, 2018? Yeah. Investment, savings, survival, food, material items, things we collect, our money, how we make money, how we earn money. More people are earning money through e-commerce and on the internet ever than before in life. Uranus and Taurus, that's the positive side of it. But what happens when they shut it off? And I can't talk to you. And you can't trade your Bitcoin. Now, if it's for a day, everybody whatever. And they blame it on China or Russia, whatever. And then it comes back on. But what if it's just a preview? And then it gets shut off in 2024, 2026 for a lot longer. Have you printed out your birth chart? Have you memorized it? Can you see it at night with your eyes closed in the dark? I'm trying to spark them cells up in your cranium. Everything is your soul and your heart and your love. Right? Think about it. Like when you close your eyes and don't talk, but you say, if you say astrology right now in your head, but close your mouth and your eyes and just say the word. Now, you didn't talk, your ears didn't hear anything, but you still heard the word astrology when you said it. That's the imprint and the memory of your soul. So understand, Pluto's your soul psyche. Uranus is what your soul is here to fracture, liberate from, freedom. That's why you look at the house and the placement. Uranus is so important, 7 years in each sign, but it tells a story. Your Uranus return will be at age 84. None of us are alive for the Neptune or Pluto returns. We're around for now America's Pluto return. And what does Pluto do? It shakes stuff up. Transformation, death and rebirth, power, obsession, control, money, other people's finances, sex, intimacy, secrets, lies, underground, hidden ancient knowledge. The Freemasons started this joint, and they took all the ancient knowledge that they knew about from astrology and ancient Kemet, which is why in the dollar bill, you see this, "In God we trust," but you don't see a cross. And everything started with the trine, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The the Independence Day, Election Day, first Tuesday in the Scorpio, right? November. And inauguration used to be March 3rd. I think it was Truman or FDR that changed that and moved it to January. But it was in a trine, a triangle. Everything is vibrations. Everything is sound, math, science, everything. I know you guys know this, and if you don't, then listen, escuchen. So this full moon, enjoy it. Enjoy the next one in September, Pisces. But that full moon in Aries, October, stay tuned. Stay tuned. What is the Aries full moon? Soldier, warrior, fighter, arguments, childlike thinking, accidents, initiating, setting things off. Also leadership, maverick, pioneering, but intense emotions. The ram, we talked about it a little bit last time, but the ram is actually kind of like blind. Aries moon, it's just charging. It's not thinking, and it doesn't want to hear no, and it's like a baby. Taurus, second house, like the toddler. Gemini, third house, Now remember, always the sign and the house are a little bit different, so don't get caught up in that. But, just so you reference point, Gemini, third house energy. But that third house is like elementary school, K through 5. Fourth house is really 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Fifth house. Did you watch my Exposing the Houses series? You should watch that. Really breaking down what the houses are. That fifth house is high school to college. Things we create from our heart. Hobbies, children, dating, romance, fun sex, twin flame, soulmate. Speculative gains, business, gambling, sports. That's the Leo energy. Creativity from the heart. Politics, political discussion. Being in politics is Capricorn 10th house, a little bit Aquarius 11th house. That's Saturn energy. Saturn's the government. Saturn in Aquarius. Restrictions against humanity. See, everything comes full circle. So I hope you understand this energy. Let's talk. I don't think I need to say much more, but just when this full moon comes, it is a masculine energy in Aquarius. Despite all that, understand that Virgo, Mercury Mars energy, trining Uranus. Take that Leo creative sun energy and do some writing. Create what you wanted to create. Do what you've always wanted to do. Stop delaying and stop waiting. The blessings and opportunities are at a rapid pace and can happen quickly. Set it off. Do it. Start your YouTube channel. Start your Etsy business. Start your side hustle. Ask for a promotion. Go, request a raise. Go, you know what I mean? Don't hold back. Go into the office Monday morning or go in Friday and be like, yo, this is me. I want more respect. I want more pay. Start your business from home. You can start a business nowadays faster than ever. I'm trying to get this artist to do his own t-shirt business. You don't even have to have the inventory. You can upload the logos. They make the shirts, get the order, they ship it out. You do it all through your Shopify store. You can custom make your tees that way and not have to touch nothing. And have good quality shirts. And you're just spending the money on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, marketing and promoting. I mean, yeah, you're paying for the t-shirt company, stuff like that, but I'm saying you're not having to pay for all the inventory. People buy the shirts and then it gets, ordered. It's brilliant. Business and entrepreneurship, you guys. I'm telling you, hit Taylored2U Coaching.com. Wifey, she does the business and branding coaching. She's, getting ready. She's a little under the weather, but she's getting ready to put some stuff together for webinars for you to download, but also, helping you if you want to schedule something to, for branding your business. Her new business is about to pop off, organic and vegan, pure body and skincare. It's amazing. Her last business just closed down, Quench Naturel is done. But her new business is on and popping. Lip balms, deodorant, and everything bar, like a healing balm that replaces Neosporin. It's genius, but it's all organic and vegan, chemical free. And don't put poisons in your mouth and on your body. Just try to eat as much fresh food as you can. Be intentional about everything. Saturn is telling you respond to your abilities. And if it's an Aquarius, it's saying respond to your abilities about your health. Be disciplined. That great conjunction, that's not a joke. And you can watch for all rising signs, you can watch my great conjunction series. It's on there in my playlist for 2021. It's not too late to watch it because it's telling you what you need to set up for this year while Jupiter's here, but Saturn till 2023, but what's begetting 20 years and the next 200 years of your family's legacy. Respond to your abilities. Saturn gives bigger and better blessings than Jupiter and Venus. Yes, it's the greater malefic. Now remember, you got a day chart, meaning your sun is above the horizon, above the ascendant and descendant. So houses 12 through 7 or 8. Day chart, Mars is your greater malefic. Jupiter, your greater benefic. You got a night chart down here with the moon. You're born, in the dark. After 7, 8 p.m. all the way to 5 in the morning. 2nd through 6th house. Sometimes 1st and 7th. It's below the ascendant, right? That means Saturn's your greater malefic and Venus is your greater benefic. That matters when you're interpreting the chart and when you're looking at your planets. It tells a greater detailed story. All right, hit me with some comments. What's going on? Where's your Aquarius at? And let's talk. I'll answer some questions.
Irene.
What's up, Irene?
Totally blown up the chat.
Yeah, what's up, Irene? Come on, Irene. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. Where do I start? I'll start from here. Mia More Love said, I am a Aquarius and experiencing a lot of feelings and thoughts.
I bet you are, sweetie. And the more you meditate, 15 minutes a day, you will get downloads. Okay. You got to tell me what house your Aquarius is in so I know what rising sign you are. But for the Aquarius sun, I know you're brilliant. But yeah, there's a lot going on. You got the transit of Saturn, Jupiter, and the moon probably lighting up your sun all year long. Now with the moon here for Friday through Sunday, you're gonna, there's gonna be some stuff going on. So, and that's what I didn't get to finish my thought, but because of your question, I get to finish it. Aquarius is a fixed air sign. So it can be a little arrogant, a little, not dogmatic, but dogmatic, not like Sagittarius, but dogmatic in the sense that whatever it decides that is the truth it believes, because they're so intelligent and genius, they don't want to really hear anybody else's opinion. Sometimes that's the downfall of Aquarius. And they're usually right because they are smarter than everybody. But the best way to know and to learn and to gain knowledge is to always question and have an open mind and heart. And you hear something that you don't know, be like, oh, what is that? I want to know. What's quantum physics? What's human design? What's Kundalini? I don't know. Tell me what. Always have a curious mind. Be hungry. Be mentally hungry. You should learn 5 new things every day. Be mentally starving for knowledge to learn. Read The 12th Planet by Zachariah Sitchin. Read stuff, learn, you know what I mean? Audio books, whatever. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna start reading all of Irene's. Okay. I think it's amazing. All right. Triple Hearts,
Yeah.
Aquarius 8th house.
Yeah, that's Irene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you. When study ready teacher appears.
Yeah.
100, so pivotal.
When the student is ready, not study. The student is ready, the
I
teacher
read that wrong.
appears.
That's so amazing. Society is shifting so majorly. I feel it. It's so me. Oh my God. Dude, you linked something for me. What the 2018 life went bust. Dude, life is crazy. No, not yet. They lit. I'm lit. I want to move this humanity. Wow. What about moon in 8th house?
Well, and that transit, you can keep reading, but but that moon, you got to hit me up, Irene. But yeah,
dang, you blew my mind with that. I have a lot of planets in the 11th too. LOL. Oh no. I
got a stellium in my 11th house. Yeah.
I'm MC Aries.
Aries MC. That's the midheaven.
Oh, midheaven.
Yeah, it's like your career, 10th house. It can be 9th, 10th, or 11th, just so you guys know. It doesn't have to be the 10th house. And I want you guys to start using the whole sign system on astro.com. Don't go to AstroSeek or Cafe Astrology go to these sites, but it's always Placidus. You want to go to astro.com. It's the best for all professional astrologers use it.
Oh, Irene had to go.
Okay. Bye, Irene.
Let's see.
And she'll watch it on the replay. Thank you, Irene. But yeah, let me just tell you quick, Irene, because you'll see it on the replay. That moon in transit in your 8th house, you're going to want to investigate more about astrology, the metaphysics, human design, ancient knowledge. You're going to, you probably need to charge if you have crystals outside for the full moon. And if you don't have crystals, get some. Get some amethyst, get some citrine, get some different things, tiger eye or raw tiger eye or whatever, but get some stuff, onyx, different things, but charge them during the full moon. But you're going to it's a good time for you to reach out for a birth chart because the moon in 8th house, it's going to activate some stuff that you already got going with some healing powers. Okay. So go ahead.
All right. Mia More Love said, I'm Aquarius, Aries, rising, Cancer, moon.
Ooh, Aries rising. This is a good time with this full moon, socializing and maybe making some opportunities for money and connections with your social network and groups and organizations. Aries rising, Aquarius, moon and Jupiter in your 11th house. 11th house is what? social network groups, hopes, wishes, dreams, nonprofit, astrology, aliens. So connect with people. Join groups on, you can come join my astrology group on Facebook. It's not popping the way I wanted to, and I haven't really started my Clubhouse one yet, but you can follow me on Clubhouse, Taylored2U Coaching, but I'm going to try to get that going. But just in general, I would get a birth chart done. Okay. And, Aries, Libra, sort of Virgo, your daily routine, you got to be very Mars and Mercury, Virgo, 6th house daily routine, be very self-critical and discerning. Your work schedule, your health plan, your hygiene. What are you doing? Your pets, whatever it is, like be strategic, be super not self-critical, but really self-analytical and introspective. But don't beat yourself up. Okay. That transit activates your 6th house, but don't be mean to yourself. Okay. But it's time. Build with some people, build with some friends, reach out to your boy. But, that 11th house is lighting up. Hopefully you don't see any aliens this weekend. All right. What else is going on? And people are having crazy type of experiences. They're tapping into the galactic center and just all types of stuff. That meditation is yeah. And really meditate Sunday night. And that Cancer moon, take you a nice bubble bath Sunday night.
Sunshine on Earth is here.
Hey, Sunshine on Earth, you're new. Welcome. Eric Taylor, nice to meet you. Sunshine on Earth, we need you. Sunshine on Earth. God knows we need the sunshine on Earth.
She said, I'm pretty sure, I think my profile picture, it's a woman. Sidereal astrology tells me I'm Leo, Sun, Moon, Cancer, and Libra rising.
Okay, so then you might be a Scorpio rising. Sidereal tells me I'm a Libra rising. I like the Vedic, but I don't resonate with the Libra rising. And I think if you are born here and live here, I think you should do Western tropical. I think I use principles of the Vedic, even in my chart reading. I think Vedic is amazing and on point. It's just two different ways to get to the same answer. You know what I mean? But I think if your soul vibrates over here and you're not born in Asia or India or in Africa, and you're over here in North America in the Western Hemisphere, you should be doing Western tropical. But do the whole sign system because that's more ancient. Placidus is modern and it throws those off with interceptions. And I see everybody on here and online, they're always saying, oh, I got Taurus in the 7th and 8th house. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you're the Aries rising, Pisces is the 12th, Taurus in the 2nd, and it goes all the way around. Don't do the repeating houses, same signs. It throws off the whole chart. It's almost illogical. But, Placidus does have validity. I'm not saying it doesn't. But use the whole sign system. Okay? Astro.com. But you should definitely get a birth chart reading. And, Taylored2U Coaching at gmail.com. I'm here. I don't bite. All right? What else we got? Sunshine. I like that name. Sunshine, tell me, she said her son? Well, she was I'm sorry, I'm lost. She was the Cancer moon, or was that Mia Moore? Aries rising. Sunshine didn't give her. Oh no, she said Libra rising in sidereal. What was the sun and moon?
She said I'm a Sun, Leo, Moon, Cancer, and Libra rising.
Sun and Leo, Cancer, Moon. So those might shift in Western tropical. I'm not sure, but. It's up to you. I'm not trying, if you resonate with that, then God bless you. That's good. I'm not hating on Vedic. I love Vedic astrology. I want to learn it and master it one day, but I'm just trying to master my lane right now because I'm the mad scientist, while investigating, researching, and studying different aspects of the Vedic. But I need a guru or teacher to get into the nakshatras and all that stuff, because even the language, I can't. My brain doesn't compute that stuff. But I respect it, But I'll tell you this, they like to stop at Saturn, but now you notice, you can see it on YouTube. Now a lot of Vedic astrologers are starting to acknowledge and admit and respect the power of the outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. And they've been using them. Because what I said, Neptune's disease, Pluto virus.
Oh, she said Leo sun, Leo moon, and Scorpio rising and tropical.
Yeah, okay. Oof, that's heavy. But the sun and moon in 10th house with the Scorpio rising, are you into acting or performing or anything? Or into politics, So let me know. But, that's a really interesting, and, and maybe that resonates more for you. You'd have to let me know, but the key is that if you get chart readings from both, then it's easier for you to decide. I've gotten chart readings in both, and then knowing and mastering and doing my own chart in Western Tropical, and then going over it in what they said in Vedic, that Libra rising, I think that the Western Tropical rang, realer for me and was more true, more accurate. But it's so funny. I don't think in the Vedic it changed my moon or sun. I was still a Virgo Capricorn moon, but Libra rising. So for you, I guess it didn't change your sun. It just changed your moon and rising. Me, it just changed the rising. So, you know what I mean? So, but having that sun and moon in the 10th house, your mom can be very helpful. Your mom and dad and the career. And you could even get into politics, maybe, your mother and father are in the entertainment industry or into politics. Did she say anything yet about her sun and moon and Leo? But you can let me know, sunshine.
Sam Kanos. Yeah. He was here last time.
What's up, Sam? Sam, I am. Welcome back. How you doing? Episode 30. Check out the other episodes, you know what I'm saying? But keep coming.
He said, "What up, Taylor? I caught your Venus third house video. You was hitting the nail with me on your points."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just put up the 4th house, so make sure you comment on the Venus in third. I need your comments, you guys, to build me up in algorithms. Your boy needs you. But I appreciate it. I try to make sure I know my stuff and do my research, because knowledge is love, and I want you guys to really, because listen, when you get to understand these placements, it makes your life better and easier. It really does. I understand myself better knowing about my Virgo and Mars and Mercury, understanding my Capricorn moon, right? Oh, it's debilitated, but my moon is in the 3rd house. The moon is in its joy in the 3rd house. So, you know what I mean? So you have to understand things on deeper levels. And then in my astrological life coaching, if you do your chart and then you want to do astrological life coaching, where we meet on Zoom, right? For 60 minutes each week, 4 weeks, we just do 3 houses at a time. And then I start to break down, so what does it mean when you got the Capricorn moon at 11 degrees or the 25 degrees, you know what I mean? And then I teach you how to exist with the flow and energy of your chart to help you manifest and to know the map to get out of this matrix, the Saturnian bubble. That's why you got to tap into the north and south node. Your north node is so important. Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune are so important because it's what your soul is here to correct and learn. Same thing with Saturn. It's a very karmic planet. Okay? So, it's not a joke. It's real. So, Sam, where's your Aquarius at? What house? How is it? I want to know how this moon and Jupiter conjunction in this full moon, the blue full moon, how's it gonna, hit you? Okay. Excuse me. What is that?
No one said anything.
Okay. So, I also want you guys to understand that we're coming to different points where things are gonna kind of separate and divide even greater. Excuse me, and
Oh, Sam said, I got you, Taylor. You're teaching me a lot, sir. I have Aquarius, Sun, Scorpio, Rising, Aries, Moon, Sun, in the third house.
Scorpio rising, Aquarius Sun, Aries Moon in the sixth house.
Scorpio, Rising, Aries, Moon, Sun in the third house.
Yeah. You could work really well with animals. You I don't know if you ever thought about being a veterinarian or whatever, or animal trainer, but and you could be an ER doctor, ER nurse, even in the military. You might wind up moving. You might want to move from your hometown, and that Aquarius, that's in your fourth house. Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. You're looking at Placidus. So your sun is in the fourth house of Aquarius. Okay? How's your relationship with dad? Was he around? Did your parents get divorced? Stuff like that. Was he always working, traveling a lot, and wasn't around so much for you? Because that sun is in the fourth house. Capricorn's your third house. I'm a Scorpio rising, okay? So that's how it goes. So that means Libra's in your 12th house. So let me know. And then I can give you a little bit more insight. But yeah, so, I think, the moon, like I said, this chart for the show tonight, Capricorn moon in the first house, So I'm trying to be disciplined and mature, but give you the tough love, get you organized and structured so you can deal with the outer restrictions. Writing is important. Don't have everything on this machine. And you guys need to keep your dream books. Powerful. Okay? So any other questions, let me know. You guys don't have much to say, then, I'm going to bounce in a little bit. We've been here for a minute. Okay? Anything else? Okay. So this has been fun, man. I mean, sometimes your boy goes on the marathons, but, sometimes an hour 30 is what needs to be said to explain this Aquarius full moon, full blue moon, and just really understand the balance of the good and the negative, or the good and bad, positive, negative, and just really stay optimistic. You emotionally might want to travel and feel like you can't. Read a book, learn about foreign cultures, do the research. If you can't physically go there because things are changing and restrictions and limitations.
Sunshine on Earth said, yes, I am a lyricist/singer. Very passionate about music, my favorite hobby.
Okay, see? Sun and the moon in the 10th house. You are the actress, you're the artist, the singer, the musician. You are the creative light. You're the regal queen. Hit your boy up, Taylored2U Coaching at gmail.com. I got you. And, then I would go more with the Western tropical. That describes it much better than the Vedic, with the Scorpio rising and the sun and the moon in the 10th house of Leo. And if your midheaven's there, you're going to do some things. I might need to have you on my third album, my next album, so you can sing with E Complete. All right? So anyway, sunshine, I wish you the best. God bless you. And I'll try to see if I can come back on Sunday night. I try to do my lives twice a week. I've had a bunch of guests. I got some interesting guests coming up in the next few weeks, just trying to schedule things. Everybody's busy. But I try to do Wednesday, Saturday, or Wednesday, Sunday. Once football, I'm half Cro-Magnon man. So once football season starts, I won't be doing Sundays, but I'll try to do like a Wednesday, Saturday, Thursday, Saturday. Well, not Thursday. Yeah, I'll probably try to do Tuesday or Wednesday and then Saturday. And I might even start doing Tuesday, Fridays, because your boy likes to watch a little Saturday Live or college football too. And then the kids' schedules, whatever. So it's all good. But I try to rock twice a week. And I'm just glad I'm up to episode 30 of the Knowledge is Love podcast. And anything else before we go? That's it.
Yes. Me and More Love says this has been very interesting. I still don't know my purpose, just work to live.
No. Hit me up, me and More. You got to know your purpose. And that's in the chart, and I can help you with that. That's with your North Node. It's with your midheaven. It's with your sun. And you go get it through your Mars and your Jupiter and your Mercury, and I can help you. I mean, I'm telling you, read the testimonials on my website. Go to Taylored2UCoaching.com. People are more than pleased. And you want a Virgo sun, Capricorn moon, Scorpio rising doing your chart. With the stellium in the 11th house in Virgo, Pluto, Mars, Mercury, Sun, Black Moon, Lilith. Yeah, I got you. All right, you got to just email me, okay? But I mean, honestly, I'm like 9 countries now, 37 states or something. God is good, and I love helping you guys. So I take it serious. It's my service. It's my calling. But yeah, I will help you find your purpose. It's there. Okay. So God bless you guys. Anything else from Sunshine or anybody? No.
Mia said, okay, we'll do. And then Sunshine said midheaven Leo.
Oh, yeah. Then it's really on and popping. And who knows, Sunshine, later on in life, you might even want to get into politics. But I think you'll just stay being the creative leader. I'd have to see your other planets and stuff. It'll tell more of the story. But yeah, I want to hear you sing now. So, email me a song, Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com. I want to hear your music. I'll follow your channel, support you, all that good stuff. All right. I wish you nothing but the best, whether you get a chart or not. I still got love and support for you. Okay. And just keep shining. But understand, in public, you've got to be really creative. High vibration Leo, give warm hugs. Leo suns, warm hugs. But you've got to be generous. You got to share the spotlight. You have to be dynamic, extravagant, creative. Push that and always come from the heart. Don't write lyrics that are beneath your regal queenhood. Stay the regal queen. Stay classy. Stay royal. You're royalty, Sunshine. Okay, and the more creativity you emote out, the more successful you'll be. Knowledge is love. Bye, you guys. Enjoy this full moon. Okay. Taylored2U Coaching.
Okay.